the Sooners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll be brought down quickly. That's always the risk when you bring it out of the end zone. Do you make it to the 25 or not? In this case, not. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Coming out aggressively. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Takes it the other way. The 10. Touchdown Sooners. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Looking for a man. It's Kane. Unloads to the wideout. And completed. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long. You know a pass is coming. You worked on it all week. Get your feet set in the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Burks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Corners are going to bail. On second down, he's looking downfield. Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. First and 10 from the 32. He's going to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity. You know, listen, once you get past the 50, offensive coordinators, that's when they want to dial up shot plays. You got a little bit of space on the field still left. Everything's not condensed tight like when you get in the red zone. You take those shots, but man, your receiver has to make that play for you.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, running back gets the give. stayed behind his pads, kept finding the space. He got 9 on the play. It'll be 4th and 2. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. The give on 4th down. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Sooners have this offense rolling. Not even a moment of anxiety in that decision. 4th and 1? Yep, we're going.
Well, this isn't even a discussion.
Throws toward the end zone. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Georgia Tech.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. Smashes it through for the PAT.
That makes the score Oklahoma 8, Georgia Tech 7.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Coming out with it, it's Bowman. Makes a move. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Sooners want to move quickly.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Back to pass, it's Arnold. Going for it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Going to try to get it himself. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
Offense facing 4th down. Number 48 in punt formation to kick it away. With the score, Oklahoma 8, Georgia Tech 7.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They're trying to get to him. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, it's King. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. And they'll knock him down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback will audible. Comes out throwing on first down. Floating away. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
The pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Pocket starts to collapse. Fights off a defender. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Fires to the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Bringing it back. Inside the 10. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make...
Looking for a huge play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's King. Scrambling away. It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 25. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And that one will give them the lead.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
get that one off, it'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown Sooner. No guts, no glory. Put it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks, and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Haynes. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle route against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
It needs to be second down.
After the misfire, now on second down. The back goes in motion. Now on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to go option. They're trying to put that defensive end into bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Back to pass, it's King. Back open in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll try to do it himself. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Oklahoma, 22. Georgia Tech, 21.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Can't get him to the ground. The Yellow Jackets are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Haynes. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense ball. It'll be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. To throw, it's Arnold. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th-quarter play for this defense. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. They'll try the run. Turns it on in midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. Doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? They want to throw it. He's got it for the 2-point conversion.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the 1st down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ballgame. Got to have a score. Like you said, Reese, work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but